From the other side of the planet, Dion TV Turner says, "Good day, Matt. Hope you are well and that you aren't living in interesting times," to invert a proverb. No, Dion, we're all living in interesting times, and they're getting a lot more interesting than most of us would care for them to be. I won the attached illustrated stay flat with my namesake on it, which adds to my, quote, chuffiness, unquote. But I was going to propose sitting on it, having it sent off until the next Kickstarter for Can 12, and see Service in Hell with a question mark issue as the most efficient approach to postage. Good one, Dion. Good one. But thought I'd check with Dave through yourself to see if that's okay. I know there is some back and forth on timing, but we're expecting the next Kickstarter to be in the second half of this year. Ground invasion from the U.S. permitting, of course. And again, I'm sticking to the commitment. We're not talking about Kickstarter. It's April, and we will talk about Kickstarter in the May. Please hold for Dave Sim, roughly 4 weeks from now. But in terms of what you're talking about, no problem. We've got your stay flat in a very safe spot, and we will definitely be happy to include that one in the next Kickstarter, whenever that happens. From the Easton, Pennsylvania department, hi, Matt. I hope you're enjoying the spring weather. Here's my question for Dave. Whatever happened to the Wilf Jenkins collection of Cerebus? Michael R. And the collection all went to Looking for Heroes on Ontario Street here in Kitchener, with the agreement that every time that they sold one of the copies, whatever they sold it for, and wherever they sold it, whether they auctioned it or sold it to another store or sold it to a customer, they would donate to the food bank of Waterloo region. My experience has been that it always looks like an intimidating number of books that, they'll probably still be there 10 years from now. Citing the example of the comic book warehouse here in town getting almost all of the inventory when we closed the warehouse in Leamington, Ontario, and just started bagging and boarding 3 books at a time, and just giving them away, free services to promote the book. However many years, 4 or 5 years after we did that, I contacted Wes and said, can I get some of those? I think I've got another use for them. And it's like, they're all long gone. It was, okay. I was thinking of doing a promotion where anybody that shows up from out of town, just drop by the comic book warehouse and just say Dave Sim sent me, and you'll get these free Cerebus comic books. So I'm assuming that the same thing happened with the Wilf Jenkins collection. It might be interesting to try searching that on eBay to see if any comic book that is classified that way, and they were all classified because they were signed by me and by Wilf. Have any of them showed up on the aftermarket? I don't know.
Nothing's crossed my path.
Okay. Because that's one of those, usually whatever it is, it does turn up if there's a quantity like that. So I'm assuming that whether Looking for Heroes still has copies or they have all scattered to the four winds. Nobody's going, well, this is the first thing that I'm selling when I have to pay for textbooks or whatever it is. So that's about as close as I can get to an accurate answer on that one.
Interestingly, the warehouse giveaway was 9 years ago, yesterday.
Was it really 9 years ago?
2016.
2016. That makes sense because I remember going to Leamington to empty the warehouse, and that was the first time that I heard that it sounds like Donald Trump is running for president.
Somebody in the service Facebook group shared a post from 9 years ago where he went to a comic convention, and then at the end of it, everybody piled in a van to go to the warehouse.
Is that right?
Yeah, and it's Anthony. What's the last name? Anthony Kuchar, Kuchar, and he posted a picture of him with you.
Yeah, he was one of the great beneficiaries of that. It was I made it an open offer, and he was about the only guy going. What is this? Is this a trick question? I'm there. Let's go. And he filled in a good chunk of his collection. He was here with his parents.
I had a minivan, and I was talking to Paul about, okay, I'm gonna go to this thing, and she's like, why? I'm like, because I think I can fill the van full of comics. And she's like, and I'm like, and I have no idea what I'm gonna do with them.
You were doing not too bad up till then.
It was one of those. What was the big hurdle for me was, do I have enough money for gas to get there and back in my used van that may or may not. There was a shadow of Jeff Seiler to the idea of this might not end well, and I'm like, I think I'm just going to stay home and I'll let this go.
Yeah. Discretion being the better part of valor.
True.
Okay, we're coming up on my night prayer now. So as you say here, dang, 13 pages already.
Yeah.
It goes by fast. It goes by fast. Okay, say hi to Paula and Bullwinkle and Janice Pearl and the endangered species iguanas, because they're always in my thoughts and prayers. And we'll do this again next month, Matt, God willing.
Which, if it goes anything like last month to this month, last month I did a strip and went, I got an idea for next month. And then it was time for this month's strip. I'm like, and now I got a better idea. And I have an idea for next month's strip. And next month I might have a different idea.
And it'll be here before you know it, even though in interesting times, the beginning of May might as well be 100 years from now.
Yep.
Have a good night, Matt.
You too, Dave. Good night.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.